Good day, everyone. About to have Will on here live from the Canary Islands. Stand by while he gets on. He will be joining us any moment. I sent him the link. He has seen the link. Perhaps he can get on and chat with us. Maybe Josh can join us as well. Here's Will. Will.
Hey.
Will Chung.
How are you?
Everybody Will Chung tonight. How tired are you or that song? Have I ever sung that song to you, and how tired of you of it?
I do not know that song at all, and you've never sung it to me, so I'm not tired at all.
Will, you could just be back at your flat in the UK. Can you open a window or something? Do you have something that says Canary Islands in your background? Oh, it's nighttime there. I don't think we can see. He's opening the shade. It's pitch black. It's 8 hours ahead. Perfect.
Yeah, it's 20 past 9 here.
So what is this like posh hotel room? You got Madonna art going on. What's happening?
This is, if you have a quick look, you can see I kind of packed here.
Oh, Kit Bricks. Kit Bricks in the house.
I don't know whether you can.
Oh.
So this actually is the I don't know whether you can hear me very well.
I can. Yes.
This is the official hotel.
You should probably stop moving though. You should probably get in one space and stop moving though. Like go sit at your desk and stop moving around because the signal's a little wonky.
So this is the official hotel, but I just got a great deal on it when I booked my holiday. So it just is where all the Spartan hunks are here too.
So tell me about everybody's phone is going off at once. I'm guessing. Like, give me the mood. Tell me what happened there earlier today.
Yeah, well, I did. Someone else told me because I was having my dinner downstairs. But the mood, because we got it 2 hours ago now, and everyone's just shocked. It's disbelief, saying, how has this come so late? But then over the past 2 hours, I've been talking to a few other friends through Instagram and DM messages, and some people have said it was weird because they've been walking around this afternoon and they saw that some of the course still wasn't around and still wasn't ready, but people weren't working. So they thought it was a bit strange, but now kind of putting two and two together, it's starting to make sense that it wasn't cancelled at 7 o'clock. It's been cancelled much earlier through the day. We just don't quite know when that was.
Talk to me about what you had to do to get medically cleared to be there.
So I had to go get a swab test. So they do the swab, put it down your throat and in your nose. And I had to get that. So I traveled here on the Tuesday, and I had to have that done within 72 hours of getting here. So I had to get it done on the Saturday, and then I got my results, fortunately, on the Sunday, and then brought them with me. What is weird is that they don't check it at passport control. They just make sure that you've got the passenger locator form so they know where you are. I've given my results to the hotel, but I've emailed it to them. So they've not really checked, and they've not there's no barcode, there's no unique ID to say this is me, and they can check back with kind of the laboratory that had taken the test. It's all a bit strange, but a piece of paper, but that was done Saturday. You had to do it within 72 hours of arriving within the country.
So what is the logical explanation as to why they would pull the plug at the last minute? Was there something not communicated? Is the government upset with Joe? I mean, it just seems like a weird timing thing, right?
I have no idea. And within the email, because I know you've seen the email, they give no reason, and Spartan are saying this makes no sense to them. However, you also posted about the UK, so I'm from the UK, as you can tell from my accent, but they have just put Tenerife on the quarantine list. So before I got here, I was able to come to Tenerife, no isolation, go back to the UK and not have to isolate. Now I have to go back on Sunday, but I've now got a 10-day isolation period before I'm allowed to go and do my thing back at work and everything else. So they've seen that the Canary Islands COVID has been going up and up, and that's probably the reason why they've also cancelled this race. However, I've seen Spartan set up from Monday. I was here Tuesday, so things have been going on. So surely people know that the results are going up and up. So it doesn't make any sense at whatever time it was cancelled today, because I'm assuming it would have been today. Surely they would have known about this beforehand and would have cancelled, or at least told Spartan at some point earlier on that this may go on, which allows some people that were traveling not to bother coming. Because I would assume we're all here now. I mean, everyone would have been here for Friday, ready for Saturday or Sunday. So everyone is here now. Everyone's had a negative result. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been let in. So it doesn't really make any sense to me why they would cancel it.
Is Joe actually there?
I haven't seen Joe. I've walked around the village a few times. I've not seen Joe. That doesn't mean he's not here.
Yeah, I didn't want to text him right away because I assumed he's still dealing with it, but honestly, he's going to be dealing with it all night probably. So I may as well text him and we'll see if he'll tell me what's up, or maybe
we are supposed to get a definitive answer by 10 o'clock tonight. I mean, I've packed. I'm all ready to go. If we don't get the answer within half an hour, I'm going back downstairs to the bar because it's all inclusive here.
Just texted Joe. Don't want to name drop Will, but I can text Joe. The only other person I've kind of spoken to is Jack Carpenter. We were messaging back and forth. He's about to turn in, so he would not hop on with us. But he was saying maybe Sunday there could be a race. And does that seem like a possibility to you or anybody else, or is he just speculating?
I don't see why logically you would cancel tomorrow but allow the race to happen on Sunday.
Maybe grease the right wheels. If we got 3 dots from Joe. 3 dots from Joe, everybody.
Well, it doesn't help me because I have to leave on Sunday. My flight changed earlier, so I can't even do the C4 sprint on Sunday. So if they don't do it tomorrow, I'm basically screwed.
You are how do we say proper fucked. Will, another question for you. I should talk to you more often. Your accent is fantastic. When you mention having to quarantine when you get home, here in America, there's a lot of rules, but there's not a lot of enforcement, right? However, I was understanding that you guys were getting ticketed if somebody would rat you out if you went for a jog in your neighborhood for more than an hour, that kind of thing. So is that still going on? And how would they enforce you staying quarantined once you returned?
Well, your accent is awful. So we all have passenger locator forms. So I'm supposed to go online and fill out my form anytime soon now before I get back. People around me won't know where I've been or even whether I need to isolate. But the police have been known to just drop in within those 14 days of people. So people have been fined for not being around. So I think it starts at £100 and then it kind of goes up from there. I'm not allowed.
How would they know where to drop in? Like, how would they know for you to check on your house?
So because I'm supposed to put in my address on the government website, say, hey, this is where I live.
I have an important question for you. Do you live on a very English sounding street and or an English sounding town? What is the name of the street you live on?
So, so I live in Queens Park Gardens.
Wait a minute. That's where a Tough Mudder is.
Beaver Castle, Chumley Castle is the one that's because it's spelled Chumondley, but it's Chumley. So the one in Northwest, which is only 15 minutes from where I live.
I thought there was supposed to be a Queens Park. Hang on, let me shut this door. Queens Park Tough Mudder, like a city. Remember they were doing the city 5Ks or whatever?
Clapham Common, Finsbury Park.
Finsbury Park. Hang on. Now, I hate to change the subject, but speaking of accents, are you watching The Crown?
No.
Would you ever? Is that just like you just avoid all that stuff?
No, I just not that I would avoid it. I'm just not really interested.
Right.
Game of Thrones, yeah.
Well, the
Spartan game, yes.
The young lady that plays the queen, as the show goes on, she does start speaking in that very specific queen accent that like only the queen has. It's like the most, you know what I mean? They like, I can't think of the words she says, but they're very like, like there's a stick up her bum, basically.
Yeah, that's not me. My accent isn't that posh.
No, of course it isn't. What are your thoughts on the Spartan games?
I'm enjoying it. I'm just not enjoying the editing. You guys were talking about it last week, and I'm glad I kind of caught up with that one. But the editing is like it's supposed to be a reality show and trying to make it kind of as though something's there and they're forcing it, when actually maybe they should have just stick to a bit like the CrossFit games, when it's more about the games. So for the people that haven't really watched the first one, the OCR cross, I think there's watching the two ladies, I can't remember their names, and it looked like they were kind of vying for first and second, and then they cut to the end when they weren't first and second. That was kind of weird.
Right.
But so I'm enjoying it, but I think they just need to stick to more of the sporting angle rather than trying to kind of get some kind of action or some controversy out of it.
Some controversy.
Controversy. How do you say it?
We say controversy. English people usually say controversy.
Controversy. I say controversy.
I don't think you're actually English. How about, did you watch Broadchurch?
No, I have no idea what that is.
Do you watch any English programs at all?
No.
What about the original Office?
I'm not a fan of Ricky Gervais at all. The British humor is very strange. I think for me it's very cringy because it's people that they have some form of fault, and they make the comedy out of that fault, and I'm not a big fan. So David Brent, as much as you kind of laugh at him, and it's the same with Borat as well, to be fair, that you just sit there and cringe and go, oh no, I'm not no. So no, not a fan of The Office or Borat.
Wow. So don't like Ricky Gervais, don't like Sacha Baron Cohen. You're basically like committing treason.
Well, I don't know whether you've heard of Michael McIntyre or Peter Kay. Now, they are amazingly funny.
What about Ian Kay?
I love Ian Kay. We're in a WhatsApp group together. He's awesome. He's like the original Hulk.
We love Ian Kay. You're in a what together?
WhatsApp group.
Oh, can I get added to your special WhatsApp group?
If you want to join the Solo Mudders admin, then sure.
Why aren't you in the Discord much?
I was interested when kind of all the Tough Mudder they kicked off, and then since then I've just been really busy with work because of COVID and everything else that has been going on.
I just
I
remember
could be.
I just remember we had a very long chat earlier this year about work, and that nothing ever came of it. I just am now remembering that.
It's it's all going a little bit strange over there at this moment in time. We're probably going to be coming back to you at some point, but
Okay. I probably shouldn't have brought this up, but this is how I think. And I just realized, I just even remembered what it was about. We could talk off
yeah,
the
yeah,
record
yeah,
later.
yeah,
Everyone's
no,
going to want
no,
to know what it
that's fine.
is. It's not that big of a deal, but I just remembered, like, oh, yeah, we were talking.
Yeah, no, no, no. Yeah, Australia's doing well. US is kind of on hold. That's why
All right.
we've not really been talking.
All right. Well, I was saying, because if you know all about E&K and you know all about the honks, I mean, you're clearly a big fan of ORM, and most of the big fans are chilling out in the Discord these days.
Well, I'm a member. I'm a Patreon member, so you're getting my money, whether you get my time or not. But at least you're getting my money.
Well, I appreciate that. I absolutely appreciate that. I mean, you seem to be in relatively good spirits. I mean, people. So one of the things was everyone wanted to know. Hang on, this might be Joe. Maybe this is. Hang on. Hello. This is he. Not what I thought it was.
I've not got an email yet either.
Well, Joe gave me an answer, but I'm not sure I can say it online. But I can say it's not very positive. How about that? It is not looking good.
No, I to be fair, I didn't think it would be amazing. So
I mean,
I've come here. I've been here for a few days. I found out that I'm most likely not racing. Let's leave it like that. And I still have to quarantine for 14 days when I get back. So it's been a nice holiday. It's been nice and sunny, but not quite what I was expecting.
okay, well, let me ask you this, because you were posting the names on the board of who was there or who was supposed to be there, and then people were putting names that I didn't see, so I didn't know if they were still there or they just didn't get printed on the names in time. So was Sergey there? Is Susanna there? Like, tell us who we think might have won this weekend, or might still have a chance if it happens.
I honestly can't help you with that. I'm not that close to Spartan, I'm afraid. So,
Will,
hey,
Will,
if you was asking me about Tough Mudder, I would be all over it. But
okay,
Spartan, less so.
so wow, you're a true TM honk. I mean, I know we met in person at WTM, but I thought you were kind of more across the board, but that's okay. You can be a TM honk. We accept those. But you know who these people are, yes?
Yeah, but wow, everything's just beeping through right now. Go away.
Oh, everybody's messaging you
The loads are just coming through. I think they're all the
because
old
they know
ones.
you're there.
Because they know I'm probably speaking to you more than anything else.
Oh, so they're like giving you shit.
It's like, ooh, you're talking to Matt. Um, I am more across the whole board, but less so, I guess, European-wise. If there was more UK people here, I would, or it was the UK Championships, I'd definitely be able to help you more. But European-wise, I'm less so. But yeah, I'm a fan of Tough Mudder, obviously, an ambassador there, but Toughest Race and Spartan and all the local ones here in the UK, I love doing them all. I don't care.
Right, but I thought you would, like, there's talk like, oh, so and so is here. Oh, so and so couldn't make it. Like, you're the one who even told me most of the top pros weren't going to make it.
Well, I posted the photo of the names, and actually, there's a lot less than I think. And then there's a few, like you've just spoken to Jack, for example. He's booked very late, so his name isn't on there. I booked late because there's also a name board for the ultra, and I think there was about 40 or 50 people named on the ultra board, and I'm not on there, and I booked him last week. So I think there's a lot of people like Jack. I think he made his decision yesterday or even Wednesday night to come. So I think it would be a real toss up who's here and who's gonna win it, because I was speaking to a guy called Jeremy, a French guy. He's in the age group. So I've been speaking to him, and he said because of France, he's only had like two runs in the past few weeks, and he's not been able to do the gym. So he's kind of gone age group and he wants to go for it, but he's not confident at all how well or how badly he's going to do, just because of France being in I guess, a much stronger lockdown than anywhere else. Where here in the UK, gyms have been opened, we're allowed to go run around for quite a while. I've been running a lot through lockdown, and so I guess different countries have all had their own different ways of dealing with lockdown, and so you can say some people are probably going to do better than others, but it's whether they've been able to train. I've seen some of those obstacles, and normally if this was a normal summer, I go, yeah, smash that one, because you've got, I think there was Twister into a new rig that I've never seen before. I think it's either new in Europe, and it's like monkey bars, but they're spinning around as you're going, and then it goes into the monkey bars, then into the Spartan pull. And so I think there's 5 or 6 obstacles which are basically all grip heavy. I'm thinking, for me, I'm going to fail 1 or 2 of those. Well, I may have failed 1 or 2 of those just because I haven't been training grip strength or really any functional fitness for quite a while. So, and I think that's going to be true of many open age groups, and possibly elite, or at least they've done less than other elites out there.
All right. Well, listen, I'm going to probably let you go to bed or go get your drink on.
I'm going to go get a drink.
Joe, again, has given me an answer. He's not
not confident.
Yeah, he he answered like only Joe can. And I'm trying to get him to, if he didn't, I don't know if he, like I put, okay, I read that, but can I actually say that? So again, not looking 100%. Again, it just seems so weird. So we just had, if you saw us posted, we just canceled the first like 5 races of the year, or 4 of the first 8 races of the year. And it's like California is the most left-leaning state we have, the most protective, if you will. And I don't think they're going to have any races till the fall. So Spartan went ahead and canceled January 23rd, which is the SoCal race, and San Diego and San Jose, but they kept open San Luis Obispo. These are all California cities. So why they think California is going to be open by April, I don't know. I don't think they will. If they're open, they're not going to have races, I don't think. But for now, Spartan is saying they're open. Not a lot of comments on here. I wonder if hang on a second. Sorry.
I think
a lot more comments.
I think races, I think the elites go off, or the elite ultras, I think they go off about 6 o'clock, 6:30. So if they are elites, they would be in bed. my race started. It's supposed to start at 7:30 tomorrow. So, hey.
All right, mate. Thank you for hopping on. I appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you. Thanks for inviting me, and hopefully we'll speak soon.
Yeah, dude. If you hear anything tonight, text me, and if there's something goes on, you can do fun stories tomorrow.
Will do. All right.